Come on. Come on, Tsunami. Come on, Tsunami. Don't miss. Oh, this is big, dude. This is the turn right here.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But guys, another episode of our Pixelmon Shiny Quest. We are doing it here on the PocketPixels servers, and you guys can always head to getpixelmon.com to install for free today. If you missed the last episode, man, it was crazy. We did some Sea Guardian crates, and I'm the only person to get the Lugia, which I'll show you guys in a second. But before I do that, I have to show you my new skin. It's supposed to be made after my avatar. The homie Barath actually made that for me, so shouts to him. I may try to get a different one, but it is Thursday, which is raised boss spawns. We might see some boss spawns. I'm gonna play on yellow for now, but we are going back to red very soon. Don't worry. We have the 8th gym ahead of us. It is the flying and electric type gym. The 8th gym. It is gonna go down today, and it is gonna be very, very epic. If you did not see the last one, I'll have it in the description, like I said. But we've got this incredible drowned Lugia. I think we're the only ones on the server to still have it. So if you want to challenge yourselves, you can go to warp/crates. You can test your luck here at the Sea Guardian crate, which is only available for a limited time. I see Chadika is here looking at the vote crate. I wish you the best, sir. But like I said, we're gonna go to Warp Gym rules here. We're gonna take a peek at what's going down for the 8th gym, which is electric and flying level 95. So we have our work cut out for us to take on the level 95 gym. I do get to find one more shiny before that. Electric and flying, if I look at my team here, we've got some pretty interesting options. I don't know what is that, but we've got some pretty interesting options. I think Bob, I think Mamoswine are both very good. I think Mimikyu is always really good. Colossal I love here. I think if we're playing flying electric, you know, I probably want to bring Weezing, and then I guess we'll see what happens. I've got my 2-moan and 1-moan. I'm not bringing those to the gym. Don't even mention that to me. Don't even tell me about that. But I'm thinking an electric type would be really solid, right? We don't have any electric types, so I'm gonna see what we can do in terms of getting us a sick electric type Pokemon. Let's begin the shiny hunt. Let's see what we can find. I'm thinking like a Magnezone could be really cool. Even an Electrode would be dope. There's definitely some options there. I believe that we can beat this gym. We've had some pretty good luck so far. Let's jump into the shiny hunting and see what we can find. Oh, this is actually super epic. So these guys made like a Christmas tree gift exchange here in our little area. I mean, dude, this town continues to blow me away. You guys are obviously welcome to join in and build in our town. You can take a look at the chords on stream. Looks like we're at like 1808. 100, 362, I believe is the chords. You can always hop on, you can build your own house, claim some land, have some fun, and join the aDrive army in this incredible, vast, just amazing city that people built. Look at that Christmas tree, that's so cool, man. So to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what our best approach is to find a shiny that'll be good against flying and electric. But I do know that Marips like to spawn in these planes, as do Magnemites and other Pokemon in that line. And Ice-type Pokemon are really strong as well. We do have Mamoswine, which is really solid, and you can see I've actually got the team all trained up to 95 here. These are the 5 that I think make the most sense. And again, we did kind of talk about some of the other Pokemon that we have. I don't really want to use these, at least Crobat, Luck. I think that these are kind of not good. Obviously, 2-moan and 1-moan. Tsunami I can see maybe in Goopy, but I'd really like to find something that'll be a little bit better. So let's search around, see what we can come up with, and hopefully we'll have some luck. I gotta get more boost tokens, and I need a little bit of luck. So wish me luck. And there's a boss spawn right there. We know we're gonna get a lot of boss spawns today, so I can battle some of these as well and hopefully get some cool XP. So I just got choice specs out of that and a rare candy. So that's why we take on those boss spawns, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just got a choice specs out of that. I can't use choice items against the gym, unfortunately, but really big win there. More boss spawns, just got a red card and another rare candy. They're popping up everywhere, man. Thursdays are actually a really dope time to play. These extra boss spawns give you some pretty cool items. Yo, I just teleported and found an Ice Spike Plains. This is a pretty rare biome, and I'm not exactly positive on the different things that spawn here, but I think it's worth taking a look at. So we're gonna spend a little time here. I didn't find a single electric type otherwise, but we legitimately just RTP'd right in front of this biome. So this is pretty cool. We'll look around, see if there's any cool spawns, and hopefully find a good shiny for the gym. Okay, so as dope as Ice Spike Plains are to look at, the spawns are straight Garbo. All I'm seeing are Pidovs, Vanillites, and there was that one Beartic, a bunch of Surskits, which I'd be happy about a Surskit, but not at this point. Not at this point in the game. I need something really good against this next gym. And I have a feeling I'm gonna get a shiny Pidove if I stay here too long. So we're gonna look around at different biomes now. Can we just talk about that Magmar? So I'm pretty sure the desert is the secret tech to our success for this gym. If I can get a shiny Trapinch, Flygon, that would be great. Maybe find a Gibble for Garchomp. I think that the chance of getting something good against flying is our best bet here, because there's a lot of ground types, there's some rock types in the desert. Maybe we get a fire type, which wouldn't be as good, but I think our chances, I'm just trying to go with my odds here. I think the desert is the play. So I'm gonna hang out in this desert for a little bit and see what happens. Shiny Marill, there it is, our first shiny of the day. It is a level 5 shiny Marill, which does look very, very cute. There's no doubt about it. Not sure it's our best bet for the upcoming gym though, if I'm being completely honest. But it's a Marill nevertheless. I will chuck an Ultra Ball at it. And we will catch the little green Marill, which happened to be a beach spawn, not a desert spawn, which is what I was aiming for. Now, Azumarill is a very good mon and could be super clutch for us moving forward, but again, not gonna be the answer to the upcoming gym. It most certainly is not. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if at the very least it's got huge power. It has thick fat, which is really bad, and its sassy nature. It's so adorable. It's so adorable, but it's not gonna help us in this upcoming gym. No, it is. Well, I couldn't have been that Trapinch right there. That's just doing circles. I'm sorry, Marill. It's not you, it's really me. And the fact that I don't know if this gym is gonna be really feasible without a good Pokemon here. But I guess we have some planning to do, so let's head to our house. And for some reason, my spawn keeps putting me on the other side of this little ladder here. Listen, here's the dealio of this guy. I think he's waiting to say hi. I'll say hi. Hi, Dan, Bull, and Mustache. So again, we have to figure out how I beat the, the flying and electric gym, and that's a struggle, dude. I mean, we've got Goopy, we got Tsunami. I'm thinking Tsunami is probably our best bet, so that's gonna be the bet. I mean, that's what it's gonna be. Tsunami, at the very least, does have some really good moves, does have some really good opportunity. If I get in against a flying Pokemon, I can maybe set up, get a Rain Dance up, deal some massive damage. So we'll get it to level 95, and I do have some move tokens we're gonna utilize. I do have, I got some money, by the way. You can check my balance, so I can go to the shop. I sold off my Ultra Greninja, and I sold that off, and I got a bunch of money to buy like held items and stuff. So I'm gonna head over to the held item shop, which I believe is down here. I've come here quite a few times, and let's do a little bit of shopping. I know I want the Focus Sash on Colossal, because that's gonna be my lead. And then I think I wanna grab, I have that leftovers on Weezing. I can grab a Black Sludge instead, and then swap my leftovers around, which I think makes a lot of sense. So I'll look around the items, see what we can find. I'm gonna probably grab, like I said, a Black Sludge, if I can figure out where that is, and go from there. So we are here for Gym 8, which looks crazy, dude. Like, you're up in the sky, you've got all, there's like above a magma pit, dude. I don't know what's going on, but I've got the team ready to rock, man. We're gonna use Mount Doom. I'm gonna keep the same moveset on him. I got Ice Fang on and Stone Edge on Manny. I got Shadow Claw back on you. I've got Earthquake, Muddy Water, Toxic Recover. I probably should try to get a better move from Muddy Water. Let me see if I can look into that. Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes, Clear Smog, Strange Steam's a really good set. And then Rain Dance, Roar Beam. I wanted Ice Beam, but the TMs are still bugged. And then I've got Draco and Hydro Pump. So I do want to just see if I move token Quag. Can I get anything better for a water move? I don't think we're going to be able to get... Oh, we can get Scald. Okay, I'm going to get Scald over Muddy Water then. It's a little bit more reliable, and a burn could be clutch. So this is our team, dude. Focus Sash, Life Orb, Spell Tag, Leftovers, Black Sludge, and Life Orb. That is the squad. Let's get ready to battle the gym leader and see what's going down. Let's jump into the gym queue, and let's get in the queue right now. And it looks like we're gonna be facing, I believe it's Nova Lights. He's in battle, so we'll be next in queue. So let's join the queue as soon as he's ready, and we'll get it going. All right, so we are ready to rock. I'm very nervous. Mount Doom, Manny, Peekaboo, Bob, Doug, and Tsunami is the squad. Let's do it. Wish me luck, man. Oh. All right, we're kicking off against the Galvantula. I'm gonna set up Stealth Rocks here, and then I can Rapid Spin and Sticky Webs away. So this isn't the worst situation. It's definitely gonna Sticky Web, obviously. Obviously, we can break a Sash. He's gonna Sucker Punch, and it doesn't do much. I really lose nothing by just continuing to click rapid spin here. I don't know why there's a circuitry in the middle of the field, but I'm gonna rapid spin again. I'm gonna rapid spin again, and again, my objective here is just make sure that sticky webs are not on the field. He's gonna wild charge, and we are gonna knock out the Galvantula with rapid spin. So we win that battle. We get Stealth Rocks up, and he does not have hazards up. No sticky webs. And here comes Toxtricity with an air balloon. He takes some Stealth Rocks damage. Very scary. I think I just go for Rock Blast. He's gonna Boom Burst, and I live the Boom Burst! Oh man, and I hit 5 times, break his balloon, and get him so low right now. It's not worth me switching, right? Like, I could go, it's too risky to go Peekaboo. Okay, I'm just gonna Flamethrower. He Boom Bursts again. It would have been dope if I went Peekaboo. I kind of like the play of going Manny here and Ice Sharding, or Peekaboo and Shadow Sneaking. I could also go Tsunami because I'll be faster, but I think Manny coming in and just going for Ice Shard is really good because it forces in, like, I could potentially get Stealth Rocks off on something. So let's get an Ice Shard off here. I'm gonna knock out Toxtricity. It's Electivire. So Electivire generally, he's got a balloon. Electivire generally is gonna have some sort of a fighting type move. I think Doug is actually a pretty safe bet coming in here. Because if he goes for a cross chop or something, I'm gonna 4 times resist that. And Doug should be very physically defensive, which is what most of these things rock. He does go for the cross chop and miss, so we make a good play there. Now, I would love to get up T-Spikes, but it seems kind of pointless in this match because everything's got air balloons. So let's just go for the Sludge Bomb. The only thing that would be annoying here is if he Volt Switches. Or he could have Earthquake too, but we'll live in Earthquake. He could have Earthquake. He just went for cross chop. We know he's balloon. We're trying to break those balloons to allow Mamoswine to come in later and just start Earthquaking. We have to be very mindful. This is a situation where if I can get the right scenario set up, Mimikyu can maybe win with Swords Dance Shadow Sneak. Let's see what this, he's gonna Ice Punch. That's gonna do very little to us. We've got our Black Sludge. We get a nice Sludge Bomb off. We actually get a Poison as well. And we're gonna recover some health here. So this is a really good scenario for us. I think I Sludge Bomb again because he does show the Earthquake this time. So he did have Earthquake. But we'll pick up the KO on Electivire, and that's 3 down right now. Here comes Corviknight. This is something I did not want to deal with. Oh man, this is the thing I did not want to deal with. I'm gonna go Tsunami right away. Don't set up on me. Iron Defense, here comes the Iron Defense body presses, dude. I'm gonna Rain Dance Hydro Pump. This is, dude, it's always Corviknight that gets me, man. Rain Dance. Does he body press? He roosts, predicting me to attack. I'm gonna Hydro Pump in rain. As long as I don't miss and I can hit 2 Hydro Pumps, we can deal massive damage here. Hydro Pump, big damage. He Iron Defenses again. I'm gonna Hydro Pump, don't miss. Come on. Come on, Tsunami. Come on, Tsunami. Don't miss. Oh, this is big, dude. This is the turn right here. This is the turn that we hit it. Corviknight goes down. That was the turn. Here comes a Dragonite. I am much faster. I can go for Aurora Beam, and I broke his multi-scale. Aurora Veil knocks him out. Or Aurora Beam. Here comes Raikou. My man's got a Raikou. I think I just click Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor is a little bit more accurate than Hydro Pump, and I get damage off. 90 versus 80%. Tsunami has been so clutch, dude. It could have Aura Sphere as well. I think this is his last, right? We were down 3 at Electivire. Corviknight was 4. Dragonite was 5. This is his last. It's Raikou. Raikou's scary because it could be a Calm Mind variant. And if it starts Calm Minding with leftovers, we probably are going to have a hard time. That's where Mimikyu is really big. Draco Meteor comes off and just straight knocks him out. The Crit Machine Tsunami does it again. The Crit Machine Tsunami goes big, and we take down Nova Lights. GG's. We have officially beaten all 8 gym leaders on the PocketPixels Yellow Server, and I'm pretty jazzed up about it, dude. We did it with only shiny Pixelmon. Hit that like button down below, man. You gotta be jazzed up about that. AG badges. And here we go. We did the first one, our rock badge, with Mothim, Horsey, and Mimikyu. Then we took on the grass badge and did it with Mothim, Kingdra, Mimikyu, and Mamoswine. Then the poison badge we did with Mothim, Mamoswine, Golbat, and Mimikyu. That Floette was sent to me. We got the fire normal we beat with Colossal, Mamoswine, Mimikyu, and Kingdra. Then we did the steel and ground with Colossal, Mamoswine, Mimikyu, Kingdra, Quagsire. Fairy dark was Colossal, Swallow, Weezing, Crobat, Mimikyu. Bugwater was Colossal, Kingdra, Mothim, Mimikyu, Weezing, Crobat. And now, Colossal, Mamoswine, Mimikyu, Quagsire, Weezing, Kingdra, The all-star team does it again. GG's on that one. We have officially beaten all the badges. And now, I think it's time for the Elite Four. And I don't even know how to get there. You do /warp E4. And here we have the Elite Four. Okay, let's see what the deal is. Elite Four and Champion. It says you can find these rules at Warp Rules. Okay, let's see. Elite Four can be fought in any order. The challenger must defeat all E4 with the same team. After beating the Elite Four members, you can try to beat the champion. The used team is locked for the E4 run after the first battle. The cooldown of specific E4 is 12 hours. You can still battle the other E4 while you're waiting on the cooldown. After the run is finished, the cooldown is 24 hours. A run is finished when I either lose 3 times in the E4, the challenger lost once the champion, the challenger restarts his run and takes a double cooldown, the challenger won the battle against the champion. Check the forums for all the rules. And there was a thing that said warp HM rules, I guess. Okay, so I did warp /champion, and I think this takes us to the Elite Four. Look at this, dude. This is crazy. I think it takes us to the Elite Four building, which it looks like it does. Oh my God, is this where the Elite Four is? Dude, there's like floating orbs, or is this just the champion? I don't know, but this is so epic, dude. This is what like Pokemon games should be, man. And that is, I think, where the championship battle goes down. So I'm trying to figure out what types the Elite Four has, actually. So let me see if I can figure that out. I need to learn how to read. It says on the other side of this sign. There it is. Okay, so we've got the champion right there, which is WS Green. And then the other ones, we've got these guys here. I think that's Bug, Flying, Ice, and something. I don't know what these types are. It's not very clear to me. I'm not really sure. So maybe you guys can help me in the comments, or I'll reach out to the team to find out what. But either at the end of the day, we have to form the best team that we can form to beat all of them, right? Because we have to lock in at the exact same team. So this is gonna be tough, dude. This is gonna be very tough. I mean, I feel like this might be the squad. I am gonna do one more shiny before the Elite Four, by the way. I feel like this might be the squad right here. We kind of cover a lot of things with this team, so it feels really good. I mean, it's very physical though. That's the only thing. I mean, Kingdra has been really big for us, but we'll have to figure it out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Pixelmon. What a thriller. Hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We beat all the gyms with shiny Pokemon in Pixelmon Yellow. Go to getpixelmon.com to join me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, you should definitely check out this one right here. Otherwise, this one's pretty awesome too. Check out one of my videos, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.